Good to see you again, Hannah.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me back, Stephen.
No problem at all. So a lot of us have been working from home for well over a year now due to the pandemic. And the topic you'd like to talk about today is mental health within the workplace, including working from home.
Yes, Stephen. So for a lot of us the last year, our workplace has been our home, and it probably will be going forward for at least part-time.
That's very true.
Yeah, and in April actually, the Irish government released a code of practice that gave employees the right to disconnect.
And so what does that mean exactly?
So it gives the worker full right to switch off from work, so they're under no obligation to answer emails, work calls or text messages outside of working hours.
And how does that relate to mental health?
Great question, Stephen. So for instance, a study found in 2016 written by Luba Belkin and others found that more time spent on emails outside of working hours leads to greater emotional exhaustion. Other studies have found that longer working hours can lead to anxiety and depression too.
So I can see why the Irish government would want to address that, but we're not the trailblazers, are we?
No, we're not. So France was the first EU state to bring in the right to disconnect, and thankfully other countries have now followed suit.
So does that mean that every organisation across Europe has to comply?
No, so it is the company's own choice, but the worker does have the right to sue, and a lot have already done so.
So that's a serious consideration for employers for the foreseeable future?
Absolutely, especially as we said, working from home is going to stay popular going forward.
Well, I find it a hard thing to do, Hannah, to disconnect. I mean, I've got my laptop in my kitchen and I'll take my phone to bed and check emails at times.
That's the danger, Stephen. These mobile devices are so close to hand. You need to be really disciplined with yourself and set yourself some boundaries.
Physical boundaries?
Physical boundaries is a great example. So if you have a work phone, switching it off after work, not bringing your phone to bed with you at night, and if your laptop is on the table, switching it off after work and putting it away.
That's good advice.
And set yourself a routine, one that you can stick to. So starting work at the same time every day and finishing at the same time. Taking a break, whether it be for food or drink or a bit of exercise throughout the day, something to get your mind off work for a few minutes.
Okay, so I'm not doing too bad because I do a bit of exercise in the morning before I start work and I set 1 o'clock as my lunchtime.
Brilliant, great job, Stephen. You just have to leave the phone downstairs at night time now.
I think I'm going to do that. So what about people that are currently struggling with their mental health?
It's really important to talk about it, so check in with your colleagues, especially those that may be isolated, such as living alone or perhaps someone who's moved country recently. See if they'll have a private chat and open up on their own accord.
So what if, for me, I'm not feeling good myself?
Yeah, talk about it with someone you trust. Or there are experts available like the Samaritans. If you Google mental health help, there are a lot of resources that come up online, but please don't keep it all inside.
That's really good advice, Hannah. Thanks.
Thank you for having me today to talk about this.